Newsflash, you haven't evolved to compare yourself to 1,000 people a day. The human brain can't handle it. Hi, I'm Russell Kane. I'm a stand-up comedian. There's clearly a lot that we don't talk about. And one of the things we don't talk about is, I hate my body. And I think a lot of blokes have that. I think all humans, I just think it's just a human thing. It's sad it's become gendered so that it's a thing men shouldn't worry about. There's something effeminate to be concerned about it. I mean, growing up, my dad was obsessed with it. My dad was a steroid-injecting, shaven-headed, weightlifting bodybuilder called Dave. That's the kind of pressure I grew up with. And in the end, for me and my brother James, my dad built a gym at the bottom of the garden, an aluminium shed at the bottom of our council house garden where we were going to do like 3 sets of 10 and work on our pecs and biceps. And for years, that's how I thought you tackled the world. As a working class man, I thought the more brawn and meat you present to the world, the more success. As a stand-up comedian, you're conscious that the last thing you want people to think about is how you look. You have to try and trick yourself not to care too much about how you look. In some ways, it's liberating. I'm losing my hair here, but I've tried to get my brain into the, well, at least it's funny mindset. If I had like an Elvis bit at the front and a monk's patch, at least I've got something to make a joke about. It's really hard to get that external stimulation to try and pick yourself up. And there are some great places on the internet to go. You can use body positive influencers, you can use home workout influencers if you want to get in shape. But ultimately, the pandemic really has pushed people to their limit when it comes to looking in the mirror. I tried to design an exercise regime that can't be bullshitted by my lazy brain. So it's something that can be done with a chair on the spot. So that's got me in shape, and that accidentally, I made a sort of positive decision at the start of lockdown to have a physical focus. And I think sometimes when we're talking about accepting our bodies no matter what, definitely 100% back that, but don't throw out the baby with the bathwater about how positive just cardiovascular exercise can make you feel. I always say when you're using social media, try and surround your brain with people that make you feel good. The very most you can handle is thinking, oh, Darren's lost a bit of weight and I haven't. I'm feeling a bit down. Oh, Bob across the road's got a nicer car than me and he's jogging every day and I'm not. That's it. That's enough pressure for most of us. Bob across the road, our mate Darren and our cousin. That's what your brain was built for, to compare yourself to a tribe or a village at most. So try and be honest with yourself about if you're having any toxic behaviours. Make sure you're going to the right resources or looking at the right things. And if you are looking at aspirational stuff, make sure you can hack it. Nearly half of men feel rubbish about their bodies. A problem shared is a problem halved. It really is a cliche. But humour, I think if there is one gender difference I know between how men and women talk about their mental health, it's humour. Men seem to need humour a lot more as a way in. And obviously around the body and your Speedo trunks and what vests you're wearing, it can be a humorous subject if you tackle it in a safe way. So find someone you trust, try and laugh about it, but try and have a substantial discussion as well.